Do you not want to do it?
Brittany, come on, do it for the people.
This is hell.
They're gonna love it.
I don't care what they love.
Oh, hey YouTube. How the bloody fucking heck are you? And welcome to the Booty Base. I am here with Brittany B, as she is going to be begrudgingly performing yet another amazing hip thrust protocol of mine, which is going to bring some serious thunder to your glutes. Now, very recently, I also shared another one of my hip thrust protocols on here, which is the 6666 hip thrust protocol, which absolutely leaves your glutes burning in hell. And this is a similar but different protocol because I love creating high rep challenges that people can track and progressively overload, and I love watching Brittany writhe and squirm in pain.
Yes.
So today we're going to be going through the hip thrust rep times pulse ladder. So we're going to be demonstrating everything, showing you how you can get stronger on it. So Brittany, get onto that bar and let's get going. Oh, you'll be okay, you'll be okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the hip thrust rep pulse ladder goes a little something like this. Brittany, just quickly, we're going to demonstrate what it looks like because we're going to be doing full reps and pulse reps and climbing up a ladder. So Brittany, show one full rep and then a pulse at the top, boom, and then coming all the way down. Then she does two, up, all the way down, up, and then two pulses, 1, 2. And we're going to keep on repeating that, okay, until failure. This is my way to challenge girls who are able to push through that mentality and push through that burn. And I don't give them a number to stop at, but I'm right there by their side, pushing them every single more fucking step of the way. A lot of girls get around about 5 to probably 8 reps. But every time you keep climbing that next step of the ladder, it gets more and more and more intense. So, Brittany Burke, are you ready for the hip thrust rep pulse ladder?
I am ready.
Do you have a prediction of what you're going to get to with your number?
1.
1. Well, let's hope it's more than that, but Brittany, let's get on into it and let's show them how we bring the burn to the booty. So, now just quickly, when you lower the bar, you want to get as close to the ground as you can without actually touching. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, the rep pulse pyramid. Up, full rep, 1 pulse. All the way down, up, 2 full reps, 1, 2. Beautiful. Up, good. 1, 2, 3. She's looking strong. 1, 2, 3. Good. She's gonna have a hell of a pump after this. 2, good. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where it all starts to kick in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it for the people, Brittany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will she keep going? Yes, she will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's still doing it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there one more? 6. And she's done. Ladies and gentlemen, the burn is unbearable for Brittany Burke. Ouchie mamas.
Oh my god, Mama.
Oh my God, Brittany's booty looking and feeling pretty juicy. Now guys, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I love these type of protocols is because it allows you to use really lightweight but bring an incredible burn to your glutes and work really close to failure. So we get to apply a lot of tension to the glutes and we get to actually work close to failure without always putting that big heavy weight on our hips, okay? Now, to be honest with you, I don't recommend people doing really much more than about 60 kilos for this. That was 60 kilos.
Yeah.
Britt can hip thrust 200 kilos, okay, for 1 7/8 of a rep, as you may have seen. But that 60 kilos felt like absolute hell for her. Now, my protocol for this is you need to be able to pick a weight that allows you to get at least to 5. So 5 is really probably the minimum amount of number of reps that you kind of want to be able to see. If you can't get 5, maybe you get 4, that's okay, but try to hit at least 5. But once you can get probably 8 or more reps, then it's definitely time to be able to increase that weight. Majority of people, anywhere between about 60 up to maybe 80. If you're really super fucking strong, like me, maybe you can do 100 kilos, I don't know. I don't know what the pound conversion is, so you guys who are in the US, you can figure out the pounds for yourself. And when it comes to progressively overloading this movement, we have a couple of options. The first option is definitely what I recommend, because if you want to include this in your program and do it over a 4 to 6 week period and try to actually get gains by lifting more, then it's probably best to hit your number of 6 reps, which Brittany just got. That was 60 kilos this week. Next week, she could try 65. The next week, she could try 70, and just try. Now she has a target to get to that 6 reps, but just lift that a little bit heavier every week. The alternative option is a little bit more sadistic and probably takes a little bit more time, but you keep the weight the same and then you try to get to that next number. So next week, she would try to aim to push through that mental burn to be able to get to 7, and then the next week maybe 8, but to be honest with you, it's very hard. Are you okay?
My ass is burning.
Are you
just sitting
okay?
here.
I know,
I'm like
I
squirming.
know. Squirming and a burning. So that's how you can actually progressively overload this high rep, light hip thrust protocol to make sure you're getting the best goddamn gains possible. It's hard being so goddamn jacked getting on the barbell. But the reason why I'm here is I'm giving Brittany a break, and I wanted to show you that there is actually an alternative way to perform this rep pulse pyramid. And instead of doing the rep pulse ladder, but instead of doing a rep pulse ladder, you do a rep hold ladder. So maybe you don't feel comfortable doing those pulses, or maybe whatever reason you just want to try something else. You feel holds better. You do the same thing, but instead of pulse, we come up, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you get the drill. I was actually starting to get a little bit of a burn even just from that myself. Holy glutes. Hello. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Quick round of applause from everybody at home for the beautiful Brittany Burke for performing the rep pulse ladder pyramid. I always change the name of it. Who bloody fucking cares? Now remember, guys, this is something that you can either add into your programs or just something you can experiment by maybe throwing at the end of one of your workouts, because you saw me show you it and you wanted to try something new, something fun, and get an awesome burn. That's what training is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be challenging, and it's supposed to be, incorporating things that you like, or maybe that you love to hate at the very least. Now remember, I do also have my 6-6-6-6 hip thrust protocol as well, and you can check that video out right about here if you want to see another variation that will bring that thunder down under to your bunzer. But before you go check that video out, I'm gonna think you're gonna need to do me and Brittany B a little bit of a favor. Because we're putting on a hell of a lot of content for you guys here on YouTube, and I know you're gobbling it all up. So we gonna need you to go and like, comment, subscribe, turn on the motherfucking notification bell. And ladies and gentlemen, Brittany Burke's juicy booty. You know what they say. YouTube!